Bond. James Bond. Hi and welcome. So last night I heard and read that Denis Villeneuve is going to be directing the next James Bond movie. Okay? So when I read it, the news, I'm like, who's that director? Okay? To be honest, uh, the only two directors that when I hear the name, I already imagine know who they are. Steven Spielberg, Alfred Hitchcock, M. Night Shyamalan, Clint Eastwood, Mel Gibson, just name a few, okay? And there's some that I might know their work, but it's just that whenever I hear the name, I have to look up the movie. Okay, just be honest, okay? I'm a big, gigantic James Bond fan. The James Bond franchise is my favorite movie franchise of all time. So I grew up watching it with my dad, and my dad got me into James Bond. I was going around Walmart, Walgreens, other places, and buying them on VHS tape. Okay, I got them all on VHS tape. Okay, from Dr. No all the way up to the last one that I could get on the VHS tape that was Die Another Day. Okay? And so Die Another Day was the last James Bond movie that I could get on the VHS tape. So if I were able to get the Daniel Craig movie, Casino Royale, James Bond movie on VHS tape, I would get it too. Okay? I even have Never Say Never Again on VHS tape, okay? So, I know some people say there are only 25 James Bond movies, and some say there are 26. I remember one time there was a lady that sued James Bond franchise because the James Bond box set didn't come with Never Say Never Again, okay? And Never Say Never Again came out the same year as Octopussy, okay? But for me, I like Octopussy, okay? And Die Another Day was the very first James Bond movie I ever saw in theaters when I was a little kid. And then I didn't see no more James Bond movies in theaters until Skyfall. Okay? With my dad and brothers. Okay? And then a couple years ago, I went to a bookstore and got some James Bond books. Okay? At the bottom, just to collect them. Okay? Now I might read the small, little one. Okay? I got one called For Your Eyes Only. I got one called Goldfinger. I got one called Casino Royale. I got one called Octopussy. One called Like and Renew. So that and before the movie came out, they changed it from Like and Renew to Like and Kill. And then I got The Man with the Golden Gun. Okay. Now, I'm gonna read some of the headlines. Amazon MGM Studio set Denis Villeneuve as director of next James Bond film. Amazon James Bond film will be directed by Denis Villeneuve. Come for hire. What does Denis Villeneuve joining as director tell us about the new James Bond? Okay, so let's click one of the article and read it. Okay, Amazon MGM Studio James Bond movie, the first of what could be many in the series, will be directed by Denis Villeneuve. The company has revealed that he will be leading the production and announcement, where it also named Villeneuve wife Tanya Lampoint as a executive producer. Villeneuve is perhaps best known for directing Dune and Dune Part 2, the last adaptation of Frank Herbert's novel starring Timothy Chalamet. He also directed the sci-fi Arrival with Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner, as well as Blade Runner 2049 with Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. Some of my earliest movie-going memories are connected to 007 Villeneuve, who previously threatened many times in the past that he wanted to direct a Bond movie. Said in a statement, I grew up watching James Bond film with my father, kind of like me. Um, Even said Dr. No with Sean Connery, I'm a diehard Bond fan, kind of like me. I'm a diehard James Bond fan too. To me, had scared territory on into to honor the tradition and open the path for many new missions to come. It is a massive responsibility, but also incredibly excited for meaning and huge honor. Amy Patel and David Heyman, and I are really thrilled to bring back to the screen. Thank you for Amazon MGM Studio for the trust. Amazon bought MGM back in 2021 for $8.5 billion, which became the right to the James Bond franchise. Okay, so now I'm gonna look up see what some of his movies that he directed. Cause okay, so he's 57 years old. Okay, be honest, I don't think I watched Dune. I might have watched the first one. Okay, I don't remember what I thought about it, so I probably didn't go back and watch it. Okay, I think the only movie I think of his was Blade Runner 2049. I saw it with my dad, and I don't remember what I thought of it, to be honest. Okay, uh, uh, okay, I think I think I said that it took a long time for Harrison Ford to come in. Okay, um, okay, so all his movies I've seen, um, it I I don't think I've seen Arrival. I think I just seen maybe Dune maybe one time. Don't remember it. Blade Runner 2049. I seen that one with my dad. And I remember my dad keep saying that that like the first one was the worst movie he ever seen. He walked out. And every time you tell me that story, I laugh. Okay. Um, so let's see here. Who directed the first Blade Runner? Blade Runner. Ridley Scott. Okay. Yeah, so Ridley Scott is an awesome director. Okay. Um, yeah, cause he did Blade Runner. He did Alien. Okay. Um, now, um, okay. Um, you can be an awesome director and still have some bad movies, and you can be a bad director and wind up with some good movies, and then start making some good movies. Okay. Um, okay. Um, so, um, okay. So, um, for me, I'm a diehard James Bond fan. Um, I know some people just watch like the Pierre Blanchard one or the Daniel Craig James Bond movie. For me, if you say you're a James Bond fan or a diehard James Bond fan, that means you need to watch all of them. If you're gonna say that, okay? Um, okay. And the other day, I got my brother's wife, and I let her borrow all my James Bond movies that I have on DVD. I told her, you need to watch it, okay? Because she got done watching Lord of the Rings, and my brother said she watched it 2 or 3 times because she loved Lord of the Rings, and she watched Star Wars. I'm like, yeah, I like Star Wars, but not the new one, okay? Uh, okay? Uh, but I'm here to tell you, James Bond is my favorite movie franchise of all time. Um, okay. I think all the Game Bond actors did a good job. Okay. But I like the earlier movie better. Um, but uh, but whenever the next Game Bond movie comes out, it would be my most anticipated movie of the year. Okay. So um, So let me know how you feel about Denis Villeneuve directing the James Bond movie, and who you want to be James Bond. Because at one time they asked Hugh Jackman to play James Bond, and he gave a good answer. Okay, he said that I'm filming a X-Men movie. Okay, I think it was around the time with X-Men 2 or something. And then one time they asked Liam Neeson, and one time they asked Ewan McGregor. Okay, so um, so it's good for like diehard James Bond fans to look up the list of people they asked in the past to play James Bond, and they were just some that I just mentioned they asked in the past to play James Bond. Okay, and also it's good to see the reason why they turned down the role. Okay, and uh, the guy that played in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, George Lazenby, uh, it took me a long time before I fell in love with it, and now it's one of my favorite James Bond movies, and to me, one of the best. But I read a story about how they offered him a 7-movie contract, and his agent gave him a dumb advice. They said, turn it down because James Bond is outdated. And, and, and people started laughing and said, that is the dumbest advice ever. I don't know if that's what they said right then or they said that many years later or something. I'm like, but the only thing with that is if he would took it, then we would never got 2 more movies with Sean Connery, and Diamond Off Forever and Everything Never Again, and we would never got Roger Moore. And I like Roger Moore. I know a lot of people hate Roger Moore because of the jokes and stuff, but I like Roger Moore, okay? Um, yeah. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and Bond, Dragon Bond. Thank you, and till next time.